Never in a million years could you have told me that this would happen. This is deliverance. Let me explain to you. You're going to watch the clip. Let me explain to you what this brother is talking about.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody.
This is not Quan. This is a security guard / driver hired by Kelsey during Tory Lanes' trial. And the driver, Bradley James, apparently has gone to Tory's new lawyers and said, I overheard Kelsey talking about what really happened. Not that shit she was saying on the stand. What really happened. And I'm coming to tell you this because I don't want to see an innocent man in prison. I don't think anybody wants to see an innocent man in prison. I think that the California courts would see an affidavit from Bradley James and rule that this is new evidence. This is not Quan. You had a chance to put Quan on. You made the strategic decision to not put Quan on, even though he was available. This is a whole new witness talking about something that happened after the incident, that happened during the trial, where he overheard Kelsey essentially admit to committing the crime. You got to reopen that case. You got to, if you're a prosecutor, you better go talk to Mr. James and decide whether or not, based on his testimony, you want to try Kelsey. If you're a prosecutor and you haven't spoken to Bradley James within the next 24 hours, you should be ashamed of yourself. Never.
All right, so before we get into it, let me just add some context to it. All right, so as y'all know, Tory Lanes, he just was rushed to the hospital the other day. He was stabbed, they say, allegedly anywhere between 6 and 14 times, one in the face, one in the head. They said it's official report, his lungs did collapse, but they say he's going to be okay. He's in a critical condition. So it's a lot going on with the case. This was a bomb, man. This actually, I didn't watch it, but when I looked for the I just was trying to see how much of the news, what news and stuff picking up. It's been on everything, including even hit BBC. So I mean, I know me personally, I saw a lot of bullet holes from the beginning, as usual. You know, I had read the reports, I read the dockets, I pretty much read almost the whole court case. I ain't read it all, it was too many pages, but I read a lot of it, and man, you know, if y'all ever have free time, man, go read that shit. That shit is crazy. If you read the dockets, the court reports, and what everything was said and all that, you will be like, how the fuck did they find this nigga guilty? It will fuck you up. I'm telling you, you got time, just go read that shit yourself. You're like, wait, what the fuck? It's somebody had something out for this dude, man. I mean, that's not even allegedly, man. Yeah, man, that man ain't shoot that girl, man.
Let me say this.
He's locked up because, hold on, Rich, hold on.
Don't you sit there and lie like that.
So, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying I don't think he shot.
Okay.
I'm saying, hey, I read almost 300 pages of shit, so, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I could be wrong. But based on what I read, man, it's a lot of bullet holes in that damn case, bro. None of it makes sense. A lot of lies, and then when you think about the people who they wouldn't put on the stand, like, I don't know, that's the weirdest shit. Like, how do they get away with not putting people on the stand who actually was there? Like, they purposely did not allow the driver to. Why wouldn't you? He was in the fucking car. So it's hard. And then you had one witness who saw the whole thing, a neighbor. She came to the trial to support him he ended up going in the back room with the other people and came out and then said, "Nah, I ain't seen none of that shit." like Megan people done paid the motherfucker off for something. But hey, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with quality. What's your take on it? And then we'll come to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know a lot about it because I didn't read this the docket like you did. But from the sounds of it, from what you saying thus far, I ain't gonna even say that because it's hard to have an opinion when you don't know who and what really happened. So it's really hard to have an opinion on it. The only thing I will say is this system isn't designed for us. And especially when you become an entertainer or something of that nature, then it's almost as if you have a bigger target on your back. Because now the things that most entertainers, especially in the rapping industry, they're rapping about is violence. It's always violence. We don't teach to love anymore. That's out the question. You don't hear love songs and love music or music that's waking us up and anything. Like you hear more violent. So you scream it so much to where it almost becomes the perception of what they really think you are, whether you are that or you are not. It's the perception of what they think.
All right, go ahead, Rich. Don't be long-winded.
Okay. I'm gonna start this off with fuck Tory Lanes. Off the muscle. I'm not gonna even play with you, man. First of all, let me say something. This man here posed to be whatever he is, and like you said in the thing, he convicted his own self. If you go back and remember, he got on the phone, called, "I'm sorry, tell her I didn't mean to do this. I want to talk to her. Kelsey, tell her I'm sorry." He did that. Nobody said that. He called and did that.
He never admitted to shooting her.
He said, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. What he's sorry for? He kept hollering, "I'm sorry." That's all they needed. You called from jail.
Have you? So hold on. I'm just adding context. No, I'm not disagreeing with you because I wasn't there. So I am not trying to defend him and saying he did. I'm just letting you know. But you ain't never apologized for somebody knowing you didn't do nothing wrong?
No.
I have.
Never.
I think all of us have. I ain't gonna lie on that one.
I apologize to motherfuckers for not doing shit to them.
No, yeah, I have.
He
probably been in that position.
He probably wasn't apologizing for shooting her and shit like that. He's probably sorry that he even had her in that position. It's a lot of things around that you can be sorry about.
Listen to what I'm gonna say. Let me explain something.
He was fucking her fucking best friend.
That don't
That's a reason to apologize.
Hold on. Stop.
Oh, he had a lot of reasons to apologize. What's her name?
Y'all got it twisted. Kelsey,
one of the
Megan fucking both of them. That's what y'all missing. Megan was fucking both of those, fucking that girl and him. Them was her hoes. So what I'm getting at is, if you paying a lawyer so many $1 million, you paying the money now. You paying the money.
Who was fucking them out?
Megan was fucking them, man.
Including the white girls, the famous white girls.
I know that, but
white sister.
Cool. What I'm getting at is that dude is running a play on us. And I know he got a little money, because this is all a scam. Because I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, they say he got 14 down, both of his lungs collapsed, but he's talking normal and he's good. How? I can't hit a blunt and be choking. My lungs fucked up. You can't talk. So you got stabbed in both of your lungs and they collapsed, and the same day you talking ready to go. No, I'm talking about what he got going on. This is all sympathy. Now
so
you get you can fake a lot of shit. You saw your president got shot in the ear, and shit, I ain't seen a scar yet. But that's
my president.
We're gonna go to the next person, man.
I'm just asking. You not letting me finish. You really thinking this?
Hurry up, nigga.
You really? Are you really
you
thinking?
Your goddamn boy.
You think the state of Los
you need
Angeles?
A show on the History Channel.
Yes, sir.
Was this built by aliens?
Yes. Do you believe that the state of Los Angeles couldn't determine if he shot her or not, and he got 10 years, and he got paid lawyers, and he still got convicted? Come on, man. If they had a smoking gun, he told
too. She's backed by Rock Nation, nigga. She had heat too.
You're not now. You're sounding crazy because The state,
She had
her lawyers didn't have shit to do with that. Her lawyer didn't have nothing to do.
She had a billionaire backing her. A billionaire.
Can somebody on the panel tell him that the state of Los Angeles tried him, not Megan?
Yes, the DEA.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. She didn't have shit to do
with
with
that.
So what I'm saying is the state of Los Angeles.
I'm talking about connections.
Listen what I'm telling you. When you go to trial, when you go to court, it's about evidence and what you could prove. He couldn't prove he didn't shoot her, and he got on that phone, and I'm telling you, we are our worst enemy. You wasn't in jail 10 minutes and you was telling her, I'm sorry, I got it, I got y'all, don't worry, all that shit there. Even out there on the scene when it was going.
Of him saying I'm sorry, that was after he got convicted. You gotta do better research.
Bullshit. No. Now you on bullshit. Why he saying sorry?
Shit, nigga.
No, you not, because he ain't gonna say I'm sorry after he got damn 10 years. The nigga said that the same night he was in his motion. No, he didn't. Go back and Google and look it up. The same night he was in the holding cell, he was in there calling them, man. And that's when they got him. That was the whole case right there. He called and said that. That was the smoking gun. Because they kept asking him what was you talking about? That's what they want to know, because he did say that, Rock. That was the only thing that he done wrong. Because if you ask me, I think Kelsey shot her. I honestly think the girl shot her. I'm being totally honest. But he couldn't prove he couldn't.
Tory shot him. Oh, Lord.
No. I said Tory on some bullshit. Keep what I said.
No, you said Tory shot him.
Nah, he say Tory convicted himself. He didn't say
making a play. He's making a play now to get out because he know he done fucked up. So now he reaching out to the people, for the convicted people, to try to help. He's doing the right moves, but what I'm saying, he should have put a better team to fight this, because that's all it was.
You can't say that, bro.
Yes, man. If I'm paying you $5 million and you beat some motherfuckers that's making $75,000,
somebody gotta lose.
You gotta win. But I'm just saying, if he called and said, I'm sorry, and done that, that was their smoking gun. That what made the jury of 12 say.
No, it wasn't, bro.
Because it's called, if you know anything about court, it's called doubt. Without reasonable doubt. If he couldn't prove without reasonable doubt that he didn't shoot her, he was going to get convicted. And that's all this is. You know, it's not bad.
So we're going to go to, I got you. So we're going to go to Hink. Hink, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, but Rich, let me say this. You talk about the same state that found them police innocent of the Rodney King beating. The same state that allowed OJ run free.
Don't do me like that.
The same state.
Rich, let him cook.
He said OJ.
The same state that allowed that Asian woman who killed that little black girl to run free. Man, it's the same state, man. So I'm not surprised by nothing. State does.
I agree.
I'm not surprised at all. So with that situation, yeah, he's. I think he took the fall for that Kelsey chick, because he didn't want her to go down. I think he had strong feelings for her, and Megan didn't like it that he was having feelings for her, and Megan probably wanted him to have feelings for her, and he wasn't feeling her masculine ass. So he felt like he needed to take the fall. He jumped on the goddamn sword for the effort. So I mean, I think that's what happened, man. And now he come to realization, man, I ain't gonna be able to do these 10 goddamn years. I ain't gonna make it. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. If I gotta throw my ace in the hole to get up out of here, I'm gonna do it. And so there you are.
Yeah.
All right, Trust, what's your thoughts?
I never read the case report or nothing like that, but from the moment the shit popped off, it all sounded fishy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because even the fact that she was shot sounded fishy to me. I ain't gonna lie, because your feet got a lot of bones. Yeah. Motherfucker shoot you in your feet, you ain't gonna be up dancing next week. I just don't see that. I just don't see it, me personally. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that brother get it worked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no innocent man behind bars. That ain't no place nobody want to be, especially not no little bit of Tory Lane. What Tory Lane, about 5 feet?
Yeah.
115 pounds.
It's soaking wet.
Man, I'm trying to, man. And then that's California. You know he getting extorted. They got Crips and Bloods and all types. Man,
He paying everybody. Ooh.
They on Tory ass down there, man. So you know, they gotta get that shit right. But I think this, you know, like old buddy said in the video, though, you know, they have to reopen the case now. They have to reopen the case. But when you sent it to me earlier, I went and looked up. The other person, what's her name? Kelsey.
Yes.
She got immunity.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even charge her
For nothing.
So with her having immunity now and him bringing this back up, I'm kind of leaning toward Rich on this one here. You know what I'm saying? It kind of seemed like that was the play. You go ahead and take it. I get my immunity. We come back in 2 years and we gonna bring you home.
But like, so from the video, I don't know if I'm tripping if I didn't hear it or not, but he ain't say nothing about this being concrete. This just hearsay. Oh, I heard they have a conversation. Anybody can go to their people and say what they heard. If you can't prove it, I don't want to see Tory Lanes in jail for something he didn't do neither true enough. Yeah. Trust to your point, I seen the goddamn shooting her foot when it was shot. That looked like some glass cut her foot up. Like no bullet holes, nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of flu gaze ass shit going on with it, man. But for him, but for them to go and open up the case off something over, I heard her say, "Nigga, you can just be saying that shit, bro.
Yeah,
that shit may not even work for that man. That man still got to do the whole term of his motherfucking his jail time, man."
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. So we're gonna switch subjects, man.